Hi, guys. This is Googy Ballyhoo. I hope you're having a very safe and happy. Well, I don't see anybody on yet, but it is early days. Maybe nobody knows to be on here. I'm going to be reading some cards. I came to you live today to you dressed in my new super duper witchy dress that I like very much. I think it's very pretty. Hi, whoever's out there, I see somebody's on. Can you please give me a shout out and let me know you're here and you're watching and you're listening so I can say hi? I'm glad you're here, and I'd love to read for you personally. Okay, I'm going to be shuffling my cards for a moment. It makes a little bit of noise, but I'll try to be gentle about it. Today I'm going to be using my old standby, the Wild Unknown Tarot deck by Kim Kranz. She makes beautiful decks, and this is no exception. So this is a typical 78-card tarot deck, and it's a great deck just for, I feel like, artistic leaning readings, and I'm an artistic person, so I lean toward that. So, something you might not know about me is this is Googy Ballyhoo and the Drunk Tarot Roadshow, which is my company that does at some point traveling tarot and other mystical arts. And so today I have a drink with me. It's refreshing. And so I made a little drink with orange juice and island lemonade, like island punch lemonade, and rum. And it's very good. It's got a little lemon zest in there. I'm coming at you with my false eyelashes, but no wig today. Sorry, guys. I felt like I was special enough with the dress. And so just so you can peek at the dress again, it does a really nice job of framing me, but you can't really see it. You can't see some other stuff in the picture that I want you to see either. I've got my little altar set up there. I've got a little Yule tree up. I've got some candles going on. Looks really soft and pretty in here. I do, what I'm going to do? I am going to turn it a little more this way so you're looking at the altar instead of something boring, like the other desk in the room. I share my house with 4 other people, and 4 of them are students, and I am a teacher. And so my husband is getting his master's degree, and my oldest daughter is in college, and my son-in-law is in college, and my youngest 13-year-old daughter is in college as well. I mean, she's smart enough to be, but no, she's not in college. She's in middle school, and she's not enjoying doing that remotely. She's a very good student, and this is really messing with her. She doesn't get to socialize with her friends in person, and that's really hurting her heart. Okay, if you have any questions or if you want me to do a live reading and you're on live, I'm here for you. I have shuffled the cards, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull 4 new cards. What's at the heart of the matter? And the 3 things affecting the heart of the matter is going to go underneath. Right on. 2 major arcana cards, which means something big. Whoever is out there watching, something big is happening in your life. The thing that is going on with you first and foremost is self-reflection. You are on a journey of self-discovery, and you need to depend on yourself for your answers. That's the Hermit card. And so sometimes when we're in a place where we need answers, or we need to change the way that we're living, or we need quiet and downtime time, the best person to go to is ourselves, right? Because some of the things that are going to happen with you if you go to other people is going to, that their truth is going to be a reflection and not your truth, not what you truly need to know. So look inward. The answers for whatever right now you are worried about or troubled about is inside of you. It's not outside of you. Okay? And take some time for yourself, not just for, that really popular phrase right now for self-care. Absolutely take time for self-care, but also to be honest with yourself about whatever is going on in your life, whatever you're thinking about, whatever is troubling you. Be completely honest with yourself. Make sure that you are taking inventory of yourself and providing yourself with honest insight as to what's going on in your psyche right now. Okay. And the second card I drew is going to reflect the very recent past. And what we've got here is the Six of Cups. And so, what this means is your relationships, at least one of the relationships in your life, is really solid, on really solid ground, and really super balanced. And there is much in the, like, there's as much it like in the root of it, in the bottom of the relationship, like in the inside of the relationship, or under the surface, as there is on the surface. And so, however real the relationship is inside, it's just as real outside. Okay, or just however real it appears to be, that's exactly how real it is on the inside. And so, if that is not very solid and strong, then the roots of your relationship aren't very solid and strong. But if the relationship has been an abiding relationship, and it looks like it's in a mature phase right now, then you have a very honest and true relationship going on of some sort, and that's in the very recent past that has helped you and served you well. The next card that I've got is, and this is a court card. So you've got one court card and two major arcana, which means there's really something going on with you. Okay, so we've got the Mother of Wands. Wands is going to be work or inspiration or projects or passions in your life. Okay, it's aspirational or inspirational or creative or drive. There's drive here. And so the Mother of Wands, it's going to be you're protective of a project, of a pet project, or something that's going on in your life that's very important to you right now. You're protective of it, and this is definitely you in your present. You're protective of this project that you have going on, and you're right to be protective of it. Just that's another thing with the Hermit. I feel like in conjunction with the Hermit, like the thing that's at the top of your mind, I feel like the Mother of the Wands is telling you whatever idea that you have or whatever project or inspiration that you have, let it brew inside now, and don't talk about it with people. Like, don't share it with people. Let it just belong to you right now, and sit with it and figure it out without anybody else's input. And then in your near future here, I've got the Justice card. So maybe something hasn't been exactly fair in your life, and so that is about to become. Justice is also just balance, right? And so it's balance. It's either justice come due, something is owed to you, or you owe somebody something, or it is balance that is owed to you, or that you need to take hold of. Okay, and so everything in life is balance, and everything is sort of a scale, and so you're either up or you're down. We're very seldom in the middle of something. You know what I mean? Like you are either up or down. You either are giving less or giving more. You're either getting less or getting more. Everything is balance, and balance and justice are synonymous in this case. And so if someone owes you something, it's come due, and in the really really near future, you're gonna get it. Okay, and that's good. That's good news. Yeah, I like this reading. It's telling me mainly that like you just gotta keep a lid, like a personal lid, on whatever it is that is brewing inside of you right now, and it needs to be only owned by you and only dealt with by you, you do have a good foundational support in your life. And so that's great, but you don't have to share. Keep your cards close to your vest, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Okay, I'm taking another little sip of this drink. It's so good. All the ice is melted. That's all right. This is lemony and citrusy and fruity all at once. I'm gonna do another reading. I'm asking if you're watching and paying attention. Could you please subscribe? It's not a mandatory, but I feel like I have somebody who comes on and watches me, and it might be the same person or it might not be. I enjoy that you're here. I'm really glad that you're here. And I am going to shuffle these cards once again, and I'm going to do one more reading. I'm at about 11 minutes. People tend to watch at about half of whatever length I go. And so since I have one person on here, I'm going to do one more reading. And you are lucky, because if there were more than one person, I would really just give you one card readings is where I'm going with that. So I'm gonna shuffle these one more time just to make sure. Okay, so one thing I want to tell you about cards is sometimes you'll get cards that repeat and repeat and repeat in a deck, reading. And that means one of a couple of things. It can either mean that you are not shuffling your cards correctly. That's a possibility, but or it could mean there's something that you are not paying attention to, that your guides are trying to let you know something and you are not taking it to heart. And they are going to remind you about it until you pay attention. Okay. All right. I'm going to do a different kind of reading. And it's a 4-card reading. Interesting. And I again have two major arcana cards, and that's weird. And okay, so the first one, what I'm going to talk about is the first. I'm going to tell you about the layout. And so my layout, I don't know if you can see it at all. Not really. No, you can't. Never mind. Okay. If you cannot see my layout, which I feel like you can't, what I'm going to tell you is there is one card below, one card to the left, one card above, and one card to the right. And so there are 4 total cards. And the card that is represented as south, which is going to be below, is going to be what is beneath you, what is the foundation. The card to the left is going to be what has passed. And the card above is going to represent what is above you, what is on your mind, what is, in your crown, right? And then on the right-hand side, we're going to have what is just past you, which is going to represent the very near future. And so the first card that I've got is the Tower. And the Tower is one of the big baddies in the major arcana. And it tells us that there's been a major shift right away of your life or your feelings or there's been a major disruption that has turned your world upside down, and it's necessary. It doesn't feel great, but it's necessary, and it's not bad. And really, none of the cards are bad. They're just telling you things that you might not, that are unpleasant to hear. And so, since this is the base of the card, this is what's our reading of the spread. This is what's happened. It's going away. You need to be able to let this go, and that is okay. And so, looking at this card and in this position, I would say that you have had a major shift in awareness, that this is new to you, that it is something that you are definitely putting behind you, and that's great. Because the next card, and it was right side up, is the Empress, which is the you go girl card. This is you. This is, it either represents you or somebody in your life, and it's what has just passed. And so what you're looking at here is the embodiment of feminine energy, the mystical, the creative force, an inward force, like an internal strength. Okay, and so seeing this next to the Tower card, it means whatever the universe is throwing at you to fuck with you, you caught it and you're throwing it back. Good for you. And you can take care of yourself. You can handle your business, and you're doing that. So good. And you have the inner strength, and you have the power within you, and the divine feminine energy to move forward, and to take whatever startling revelation that you have just received in your life and spin it into gold. Your head's in a weird place, though. So, because I've got the Daughter of Swords reversed. And so you're not using your internal wisdom in order to separate yourself from the challenges of the Tower and the strength of the Empress. You're not recognizing that you have that strength in you, and you do. You can do it. You can do it. Whatever it is, whatever challenges you've met, you've got the tools to deal with it. Internally, you've got it. It doesn't have to come from below you or from around you or from support or foundation. It is inherent in you. Okay? And you need to recognize it. Until you recognize it, you can't utilize that strength. And so definitely tap into that inner feminine fire and use that feminine fire to battle whatever is going on that is really scary right now. And then my next card I've got is the Two of Wands. And this is a beginning. This is a start. This is what's just right outside of your reach. And so whether it is thinking about a new project or building a new home or moving or the very seeds of an idea, it's there. You're almost there. Hold on to your recognition of your power until this seeds start to sprout, until the idea forms, until an offer comes to you of some sort. It could be work related, it could be project related, it could be home related, it could be something for your home. Okay, so I'm at 1829 and counting, and so I have done 2 readings in the I've actually done like 3 or 4 readings in probably the last 40 minutes. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shuffle my cards, and then I'm going to take another sip of this drink. This is to you. Happy Yule. May you never hunger. May you never thirst. With that, all of my guys, all of my gals, and all my mystic pals, be good. If you can't be good, be careful.